It's 9 p.m. and Austin traffic, please stand by. The Oak Hill Friday Night Trivia Net is about to begin. If there's any emergency or priority traffic, please come with your name and call sign now. You're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net brought to you by the OD and W5LCR repeater systems, as well as an online trivia over. Visit N5OAK.org, KA5D.com, or CRHRC.org. For our Oak Hill Club members, we also have our very own Friday Night Trivia channel and Discord. Swing by and enjoy the fellas hanging out. Click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, just scroll down to click the big green button to check in. There's no to create. All we need is your call sign and your first name. If your XYL or kids would like to play along, just sign them in from their device. This also applies to all of you that are studying for your license. If you can hear my voice, you are welcome to play along, and we'd love to see you in the game tonight. Tonight's trivia game will be divided up into 4 rounds. Every round contains 10 questions worth 100 points each. As follows, the first round is all about candy-coated questions that'd be appropriate. After each round, we'll have a short intermission to aid and drink refill and take care of all bodily functions. As always, questions, comments, and friendly taunting are always welcome during the game. Anyone has questions before we get tonight's Trivia Net underway? If you do, please come with your
AI5RXT.
Oh my goodness, we have a Sally with us. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Rusty, it's been at the house. How are you?
What in the world is going on over there? Let's see who we got. Oh, look at that. Leonard, KI5NLC in the #1 spot. Way to go, Leonard. We got to watch out for Leslie, though. She's the one to beat. So we're going to get everybody moved over into the actual Friday night. She's been playing bingo and had to sign in. This will be the last time we do that. If you would, please make your name look like those over there on the right. Just your call sign and who you are and what your name is. We'll get you moved over there and get that done. And let's see, what else we got? Once again, yeah, here we go. If you'd like to play along, you can join the game at any time. You don't have to wait for a round to be over. Just open a web browser on your smartphone, tablet, or computer and go to N5OAK.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Membership to the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club. Let's spin the wheel and see who the big winners will be tonight. Practice question real quick, just to show you how the game works. All right, questions will be read over the repeater and displayed on your device. Once the question has been read aloud, the answers will appear. All players will have 15 seconds to make a choice. Fewer points you will get. Also, remember to choose wisely as you understands how the game works. Let's see who has checked into the net so far tonight. And Leonard, KI5NLC, they're down. Vikram, KI5VIP, he is in Leander. And Bill, W5ITZ, he's in Ganada, Texas. We got Shay, he's hanging out over in Del Valley. That was Fart Bucket, and I'll change his name accordingly. We got Sky, N5LX tonight from Austin, and Brian, N5TZV in from Louise. We've got Ben and Kent, KI5, she's hanging out in Oak Hill. We got Scott, KI5OBD, he's in Kyle. Norman, N5ZOT, good to see you tonight, sir. We got Holly, W5LUL in Buda, as well as Jason, KB5MPJ, and Mireya and Ernesto, KI5SYX and KI5PZN, hanging out in East Austin. Here we go. Which of these American candies was introduced first? Junior Mint's coming in second, and then a tie for third and fourth with Three Musketeers and Smarties. So which of these American candies was introduced first? The correct answer is Three Musketeers. Three Musketeers was the correct answer. Let's see who got that. We got, Shay got that right. Way to go, buddy. Russ, W5ISH, Ben, KI5RBT, and Kent, KI5RBT. All right, well, better. They had the crud, but here we go, man. Sammy Davis round. Which of these candy bars uses the slogan, "You're not you when you're hungry"? Taking the number one spot, followed by Milky Way, Kit Kat. Nobody picked on Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. So let's see which one, "You're not you when you're hungry." Snickers is the correct answer. They introduced that slogan in 2014. So I guess nobody picked the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup because I guess technically it's not a candy bar, maybe? I don't know. It's definitely my favorite out of all those pictured. All right, question number 4. What English new wave band released their biggest signal? Well, let's see what you think. Bow Wow Wow coming in number 1. We got a tie for the Human Link and Thompson Twins, and nobody picked on Haircut 100. All right, well, 73% can't be wrong, can they? Nope, they sure can't. Bow Wow Wow fronted a 15-year-old lead singer, Annabelle Lwin, released their 1965 hit, "I Want Candy," in 1982. Halfway through round number 1, let's see what question number 5 is. Which of these is not an ingredient in a Ruffalo truffle? All right, well, y'all seem to think coconut and wafer are it. You got a tie on those, followed by almond and chocolate. So let's see, which of these is not an ingredient in a Raffaello truffle? The answer is chocolate. Only 5% of you got that right. Let's see who got that right. Oh, it was Kent, KI5RBT. All right, Kent, did you know this, man? Or are you just stabbing in the dark?
Partial stab in the dark, but if you look at the photo, those little balls of whatever it is, they're white. It doesn't appear to be any chocolate. KF5RBT.
Kent is always looking at the pictures, man. Good for you, man, because I had no clue, but I guess that would kind of clear up the coconut. Manufactured by Italian confectioner Ferrero Rocher, the Raffaello truffle consists of wafers filled with milk, cream, and blanched almonds, surrounded by a coconut layer, and it does not contain any chocolate. All right, who knew? Kent was the only one that knew. All right, so let's flash up the scores and see how everybody's doing. While you're checking out your score, we got to let everybody know that you're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net, brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5VBS. I'm your net control for tonight. You can check into tonight's Trivia Net at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your call sign and your name, and you can be hanging out. Look at that, we got 24 people hanging out with us. Kent, KI5RBT, is the number 1 spot in this round so far, followed by Steve, KG5LAA, and Dave, KI5STT. All right, there's the top 3 people. There's one you got to be aiming for. So question number 6, for all you new people, this is where you get to have some fun. You get to take all the points that you have, and you get to bet. And hopefully, it's number 6 is going to do you some favors. So everybody, place your bets, and let's see what you do on question number 6. Here we go. Which of these films does not feature an appearance by actor John Candy? Oh, I miss him. Well, the number one answer on the board is JFK, followed by National Lampoon's European Vacation, and then we got Rookie of the Year and Stripes. So which of these films did not feature an appearance by actor John Candy? The correct answer is 63% say the wrong answer. It was National Lampoon's European Vacation. While he appears in National Lampoon's Vacation, he does not appear in the 1985 follow-up National Lampoon's European Vacation. So apparently he was in JFK. I don't remember that at all. So let's see what that did for us. That's 25% of y'all knew that, so let's see what that does to the score. Oh, looky there, that 5 RVT in the lead. Underneath him is Ben, KI5 RVT, and Scott, KI5 OVD. All right, congrats, 148 points on that one. Way to go, man. All right, well, let's motor along and see what question number 7 says. Dutch jazz musician Candy Dulfer has played blank on recordings by Prince, Van Morrison, and Pink Floyd. What did she play for Prince, Van Morrison, and Pink Floyd? Saxophone was it. Dutch jazz and pop saxophonist Candy Dulfer and her band opened and for some of Madonna's European concerts as well in 1987. All right, I would have been guessing big time on that one. I had no clue. Question number 8 of our candy-coated round. Which of these was not a flavor of Jelly Belly when it was first introduced in 1976? So y'all seem to think buttered popcorn is the answer. Cream soda coming in second, and then we had a tie for green apple and berry cherry for third and fourth. So which of these was not a flavor when Jelly Bellies were first introduced? Popcorn, Jelly Belly's first savory flavor, was introduced in 1989. All right, question number 9. American rapper John B. Schaefer III is better known by his stage name of this. Over half of you think Candyman is the name. We got a tie for Black Licorice and Sugar Bear, and then Baby Ruth coming in fourth. It should have been Sugar Britches. I should have changed that one. Let's see what the answer is. Candyman is correct. All right, so let's go see. Let's go pick on Leonard. KI5NLC. All right, so Leonard, did you know that this was it, or were you guessing? And if you knew what it was, can you tell me what his 1990 hit single was?
You know, Rusty, you would put me on the spot when I took all the seconds there. I think I took the guess at 27 points, so that was a whopping fish I landed to get some points at the end there. KI5NLC.
All right, well, Sam got this right too. K5JM. Sam, do you know what Candyman's number 1 single was back in 1990?
No, I don't, Rusty, but yeah, it was kind of a shot in the dark there that seemed to pan out. K5JM.
All right, well, we're going to let everybody know it's Knockin' Boots. Everybody remembers that song. It was horrifying. Question number 10. What 1965 single did Jamaican singer Millie Small release when she was just 17 years old? Boy, we're down to the last second. All these numbers are changing. So the number one answer is My Boy Lollipop. And then we had a tie for Butterscotch Castle, Incense and Peppermints, and Sugar Town. So what in the world did this woman sing? It was indeed My Boy Lollipop. And as soon as I heard that, I can totally hear it in my head. So, all right, let's add up the scores and see how everybody did on our first round. We got Kent, KI5RBT, in the number one spot. He only missed 1,044 points, Kent. Oh, man, this is going to be a hard one to beat. Ben, KI5RBT, in the number two spot. He got 6 out of 10. And Scott, KI5OBD, oh, man, he got 7 out of 10. So let's go chat with Kent, KI5RBT. You must be feeling better, man, because you were back on top.
Yeah, a little bit. The one that I think was the most tripped up question was the one with John Candy. But I remember him being that really slimy, like mob guy wearing dark glasses in JFK. And I saw something about that the other day. There was something on TV about JFK or about John Candy. So good round. Now I'm hungry, so I'm going to go find something to eat. KI5RBT.
All right, well, does Ben want to say anything while he's over there, or is he being quiet tonight?
I think he's being quiet tonight. He has a GMRS radio now, so he can talk to me all the time.
Oh, very fun, very fun. All right, well, let's go chat with Scott, KI5OBD. You got 7 out of 10. Which one's got you, man?
That first one, I figured Smarties came first. They seemed, I don't know, easier to make. The truffle, that got me. Who knew? You know, and I didn't notice until after I answered the question that if you look at the picture of that truffle box down in the bottom left corner, it said almond coconut treats or something, or snacks or something like that. Yeah, the rapper, never heard of him. So yeah, that one, I completely no clue. But good round, KI5OBD, back to net.
All right, well, since we didn't get to talk to Ben, let's go talk to Chris, W5CUY. He came in 4th spot. He got 7 out of 10 as well. Which one's got you, Chris?
Good evening, Rusty. Well, we're having some fun over here on this one. I think we know our candy in this house. But the Smarties got us, and the Little Richard one, and the truffle one. That was surprising to me. And I think that was it. We got those 3. W5CUY.
All right, well, hey, you only missed 3, so there's no qualms in that. Well, we're going to take a quick intermission so everybody can take care of business. During the intermission, you'll see questions on your screen to pass the time. Voting is optional, but always appreciated. Just a reminder, you can check into tonight's TriviaNet at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the TriviaNet tab. Once you're there, scroll down and click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or account to create. All we need is your name and your call sign, and you can be hanging out. We got 25 people hanging out with us tonight, so let's get everybody moved over into our first intermission. These, for those of you who are new, each one of these questions is a minute, so we got about a 4-minute intermission. It's great to go hit the bathroom or top off your drink. So I'm going to fire this up. If you have any questions, concerns, or just want to chat, come with your name and call sign now. KI5PZN, you got your ears on?
Yes, sir. KI5PZN. How are you?
I'm good. This fox hunt question made me think, are you doing old man breakfast tomorrow and you want to go fox hunt? Well, that is music to my ears, man. So I'm open tomorrow, I think during the afternoon. My brother's calling. He's got some stuff maybe, but that's a maybe. So yeah, if you want to go play around in fox hunt tomorrow afternoon, I'm game.
I got Canada where it's not, so it should make it a tad easier.
All right, cool. Well then, I will ping you tomorrow, and we'll figure out what's going where and all that kinds of fun. But I wanted to talk to you. I was going to text you, but then the net started. Friday Night Trivia Net brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club. Call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5VBS. I'm your net control for tonight. You can check into tonight's Trivia Net at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your name and your call sign. We got 23 people hanging out with us right now from here to Houston. And if we're lucky, maybe Johnny will pop in and we'll go all the way up to Colorado. We also are out into New Mexico. I forgot about that. Nick and Leanna out in New Mexico. You missed it on the Thursday. I ran the Thursday net yesterday, and we had a guy from Carlsbad Caverns. So made me think about y'all out there in New Mexico. All right, let's give the repeat. All right, everybody, here we go. Question number 1. What is the traditional wrapping for tamales? I think we might have some Mexican food fans on the net tonight. Well, we got a little bit of everything. So y'all think nachos is the number 1 answer. We had a tie for chili con carne and salsa verde, and then Mexican coming in 4th place. So what did Ignacio create? It was nachos. It was created at the Victory Club in Piedras Negras in 1941. A customer requested something other than the usual snack. Chef Ignacio went to the kitchen and put together fried tortilla triangles, melted Colby cheese, and pickled jalapeno peppers. When the customer asked what they were called, he said Nacho Special, because that's what people called it. They called it Nacho for short. The popularity of the dish, simply known as nachos, spread quickly, and there you have it. This man you see on your screen created the nachos that we know today. Question number 3. What is the primary ingredient in the traditional Mexican soup, menudo? So for those of you that listened to the Wind Down Net on Sunday, the answer would be clear. Let's see what you think. Tripe is the number 1 answer, followed by hominy, tomatoes. Nobody picked on cheese. So what is the primary ingredient in menudo? Yeah, it is tripe. Though it is widely enjoyed throughout Mexico and Central America, menudo may not be for everyone, as this spicy stew is made from cow stomach, aka tripe. All right, question number 4. What kind of meat is used for traditional tacos al pastor? All right, number one answer is pork, followed by goat, and then we got a tie for chicken and beef. So what kind of meat is used in tacos al pastor? It is pork. That is the one. It is not cabrito, pollo, or picadillo. It is pork. All right, we made it to question number 5 already. It just seems like this thing is zipping right by. Question number 5 in our Mexican food round. How should eggs be prepared in a traditional dish of huevos rancheros? Man, all the way, with numbers are still moving around. Let's see. They finally stopped. So scrambled is the number one answer, followed by poached, fried, and nobody picked hard-boiled. Good reason on that one. So, how should eggs be prepared in a traditional dish of huevos rancheros? The answer is unappealing for the well-to-do. Oh, no fancy food for them. So let's see who got this right. Berea and Ernesto. Way to go, guys. Scott, KI5OBD. We got KI5SIC. Kent, KI5RBT, and Norman, N5ZOT. All right. Well, let's tally up the score and see who's doing what. We got Kent, apparently, is our favorite Mexican food eater. We got Mireya and Ernesto coming in number 2, and Holly, W5L bot. While y'all are checking out your score, we got to remind everybody, yes, again, you're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net, brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5BBS. I'm your net control for tonight. You can check into tonight's Trivia Net at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. We got 25 people hanging out with us, plus everybody hanging out at their house, friends and families. All you have to do is, and we are at question number 6, and that means it is time to place your bets. So close, I timed out the repeater. What unusual ingredient is mixed with chili peppers to make mole poblano, which has been called the national dish of Mexico? I knew the answer to this one. Let's see. Oh, y'all think chocolate is it. Mushrooms coming in second, peanuts third. Nobody picked on tequila. I guess you gotta drink the tequila, not pour it in the dish. 75% of you are correct. Yes, it is. You put in some chocolate on that. All right. So 75%. That means that we're gonna have a whole lot of green here on the board. We still got Kent in the number 1 spot, Maria and Ernesto in the number 2 spot, but Brian, N5TZV, has eked his way to the number 3 spot. Congratulations. This is going to be a very fun game. All right, question number 7. One of Mexico's most popular street foods is elote, or grilled blank.
W5DGB.
Go ahead, sir.
I think it's El Cimarron's shrimps.
Well, you would be correct, but the one that we were looking for is elote. And elote, let's see, everybody seems to think it's corn on the cob is the answer. Plantains coming in second, followed by potatoes. Nobody picked on chicken. So one of Mexico's most popular street foods is elote, or grilled corn on the cob. There you have it. 64% got that right. Question number 8 in tonight's Mexican food round. The Mexican dish chilaquiles is commonly known as blank tortillas. I have eaten my weight in these. Let's see what we think. 60% said breakfast tortillas, followed by a tie for midnight or anytime tortillas, and then following a sunset in the number 4 answer. So what is the breakfast tortillas? I'm going to go, but often made with shredded chicken, scrambled or fried eggs, and tomatilla salsa. Chilaquiles, commonly known as breakfast tortillas, is one of the more popular breakfast dishes throughout Mexico. I would have gone for any time. I'm with y'all on that one. Let's see. Russ and Sally and Sam and Leslie. Yeah, see, I'm with y'all. Anytime tortillas, because I eat this all the time. Question number 9. What is less than appetizing translation of torta ahogada, a pork sandwich? All right, let's see what you think. Oh, we got a tie between drowned and stinky sandwich. We got dead sandwich coming in third and ugly sandwich. So I think the less than appetizing translation is what got you. The correct answer is drowned sandwich. Torta ahogada literally means drowned sandwich, is so named because the sandwich is submerged either totally or partially. So y'all seem to think pomegranate is the answer, followed by sweet milk, apple, and walnut tied for third and fourth. So let's see what the answer is. It is walnut. Answer. From the Spanish nogal, meaning walnut tree, chiles en nogada is smothered in a walnut cream sauce, which gives the dish its name. Chiles en nogada has a patriotic association primarily due to its red pomegranate seeds, white cream sauce, and green chili colors, which match those of the Mexican flag. One person out of this whole group got this right, and that was Sam, K5JM. Congratulations to you, Sam. Sam, did you know this one, man, or were you guessing?
Hey, Rusty. I did take 2 years of Spanish, so I remember nogada, and I remember that nut or some kind of walnut or something like that. So that's what I went with.
2 years of Spanish. All right, so I got to see what we got. Maria and Ernesto said pomegranate. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. Y'all should have known that. All right, let's tally up the scores and see what this means for everybody. My computer is taking forever to load up. So we got Kent, KI5RVT, and the number 1 spot.
The stinky sandwich, or the drowned sandwich. I've never heard of that before. I'm actually taking a Duolingo Spanish course right now, so I'm not that far in now. Okay.
To say that the menudo tripe question was the one that I got wrong, being that we just talked about tripe only a few days ago. But in my defense, in our defense, in Espanol, a tripa is more referred to the intestines, and estomago is the stomach. So I kind of am going to take a little bit of a exception on that question. I picked the hominy because that is the corn, the type of corn that is also in the menudo if you prepare it in a traditional way. So I should have gotten 50% on that one.
So see, I will totally give you on that, because when I read the notes and it said that tripe was cow's stomach, I was like, no. So I'm with you on that one. But yeah, that's funny. I didn't even look to see. I just kind of assumed that y'all got that one because, yeah, we talked about it last weekend and you were all about it. And Ernesto even sent me a picture of it all spread out on the table before y'all fried it up. It looked fantastic. All right, well, such is life. Let's go talk to Leonard. Gotcha, Leonard. Well, I guess Leonard is already fixing his drink, and fair enough. So let's get everybody moved over. Before we do that, we got to add up the scores and see how we're doing for the trivia net. Check it out. Kent, KI5RBT, and the number 1 spot, followed by Finn and Chris, W5CUY, and the number 3 spot. All right. Well, it is time for a quick intermission so that everybody can take care of business. During the intermission, you'll see questions on your screen to pass the time. Voting is optional, but always appreciated. Just a reminder, you too can check into tonight's TriviaNet at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the TriviaNet tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your call sign and your name. We got 26 hanging out with us so far. We're going to move y'all into round number 2 intermission and get that fired up. If you have any questions or concerns, please come with your name and call sign now.
Hey there, Rusty. KI5 NLC here, Leonard. Just seeing, when watching the Field Day channel there, I was just seeing if people had made plans yet for what time everybody's going to try to make it up there Friday, KI5 NLC.
That is a good question. I am not going to make it over there this year, and I was hoping that Ray was going to be on the net so that we could talk to him about that. So I'm guessing, kind of whenever the reservations will allow, and, it's kind of that everybody gets in and just kind of settles out, and we can't build our stations until Saturday morning. So more than likely, everybody will be kind of stringing along throughout the day as they get off work and all that kinds of stuff. But I would throw that into the Field Day channel and see if somebody can give you a better answer than that, because that's just me guessing.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I think Leslie and I were going to be trying to make it up there Friday after work.
All right, so I'm looking through the logs, and we have a Nick and a Michael in Buda, and I'm wondering if either one of you all have a call sign. If you do, come on and tell me what it is. All right, so let's see. KI5RXT Sally, it's been a while since we've heard from you. What's going on out at the ranch, and what have you been up to?
Hey, Rusty. Well, I've been trying to figure out this whole radio business. That's what I've been up to. And I'm kind of making this up as I go along, but I got a new radio, and I got a new antenna set up, and so that's kind of what
You have a booming signal, and ain't no shame in having some packed up cattle. That's what you feed them for. Into round number 3. Round number 3, here we go. But before we do that, let's say hi to Graham, KI5SIC. He's out in Angel Fire. Good for you. We got Cuppy, K5VEY. He is in Warding all over. So welcome. We got 2550AK. My name is Rusty, WZ5VBS. I'm your net control for tonight. You can come hang out with us. You can check the man himself hanging out. Oh my goodness, and I cannot think of his name. It completely escaped me. Wayne Newton, there it is. We got old Wayne Newton hanging out and making pop for just one other state. True or false? False. So is Maine the only U.S.? Oh, check it out. 50-50, true and false. So half of you, and that half is false. They hit in Amsterdam in the German-occupied Netherlands. I know that because I went to Amsterdam completely to look at the museums and go to the Anne Frank Museum. I didn't do anything else. I was a totally good boy. No. Well, the majority of you think that is true. 32% say it is false. So those of you that picked false were right. The New York Post, founded in 1801, is one of the oldest papers in the United States. The Hartford Courant has been continuously published since 1764. 1764. So you missed it by just a little, but it was just enough. Question number 4. Los Angeles, California sits east of Reno, Nevada. Is that true or false? Oh, it was 50-50 all the way till the end. 52% say it's true, 48% say it is false. So it's Los Angeles, California. Does it sit east of Reno, Nevada? The answer to that is true. A whopping 74% of you think that this is true. 26% say not so much. So let's do this one again. Male muskrats can lactate and feed their young the same, though there is no known species of mammal where the male naturally lactates sufficient enough to nurse offspring. So we lactate, just not enough. All right, so that is halfway through our true-false round. Let's see who's doing what. Oh, check it out. Leslie, KI5NLC, is in the number 1 spot. She didn't miss one. Bill, W5ITZ, in the number 2 spot. He only missed one. And Leonard, KI5NLC, is in the number 3 spot. He only missed one as well. All right, well, I hate to do this, but you know, we got to do it. You're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net, brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5BBS. I'm your net control for tonight. You can check into tonight's Trivia Net at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. We're up to 27 people hanging out with us. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your name and your call sign, and you can be to Holly. So they don't have a call sign. They're just with Holly, and we'll let pretty big points here. So y'all know what to do. It's time to place your bets. See what you want to wager for question number 6. This one's for all. All right, well, the majority of you think that's true. Let's see if y'all are correct. You are correct. Seeing the touch-tone keypad, Bell Labs had to come up with something for the official names for the symbols, and that's what it was. All right, 65, you got that right. Let's see what that did to our scores. Oh, look at that. Leslie's still in the number 1 spot. Leonard moved up to number 2. And Brian, N5TZV, moved into the number 3 spot. Leslie got 470 points off of that one. Way to go, Leslie. All right, question number. Survey says y'all seem to think that's true. 65% of you, 35% saying false. So let's see. The Sahara Desert is comparable in size to the United States. That statement is true. That million square miles, while the area 8 million square miles, including Alaska. Bad mode after the hyperspeed of ship Spaceball 1 from Mel Brooks' 1987 comedy Spaceballs. Question number 9 on our true and false round. Leonardo da Vinci invented scissors. Is this true? Well, 78% of you think that it's false, and I hit the wrong button, so you know that that is correct. Way to go for all of y'all. All right, question number 10 and the end of our fantastic true and false round. Benjamin Franklin proposed the turkey as a national symbol of the United States. All right, well, check this out. 96% of you think that's true. Only 4% of you think that that is not so much. So let's see. Did Benjamin Franklin propose the turkey as the national symbol of the United States? The answer is false. That is incredible. 96% of you got that wrong. Although there are legends stating that Benjamin Franklin suggested the turkey as national symbol of the U.S., there is no evidence to support the legend. Franklin did bald eagle as a bird of bad moral character. I don't know what the eagle did to old Ben Franklin, but let's see who got that right. That was Andrew, KI5VSI. Andrew, did you know that you're the only one that got that? Did you know that for a fact, or were you just kind of guessing?
Evening, y'all. First time checking in. KI5VSI. Yeah, I actually did know that off the top of my head just because.
Let's add up scores and see who did what, and the number 1 person in this round tonight is Leslie, KI5NLC with 1,709. Chat with Leslie, KI5NLC. Which one of these got you? Because you only missed one.
The very last one. I thought I was going to be 10 for 10, baby, but I was not. So, turkey sounded good, but I was...
Andrew was the only one that got that right at some point, but... Well, congratulations on the number...
Muskrats are kind of weird animals, so I thought maybe that was a strange fact, and I was wrong. And then the turkey got me at the end.
Looks like, yeah, the muskrat one, and then Tesla. As a true... I have watched Spaceballs so many times, and it actually does hurt me that I got it wrong. KI5 and LC.
Yeah, I am a huge Melvin. I can't tell you how many times I watched that movie. Well, all right. Well, they're the top 3 in round number 3. Let's add up all the scores and see what that does. That puts Kent in the number 1 spot. KI5RBT coming in with 2,369 points. Leslie and Leonard, man, 2nd and 3rd place. Congratulations to y'all. All right, well, you know that means we're going to take another quick intermission so everybody can take care of business, grab another drink. During the intermission, you'll see questions on your screen to pass the time. Voting is optional, but always appreciated. Just a reminder, we're up to 29 people. You can check into tonight's TriviaNet at any time during the game from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. We've had 5 people show up in the last 5 minutes. So if you're out there hanging out and you like what you hear, grab your device, man. Smartphone, tablet, or your computer, open up a web browser, point that sucker to n5oak.org and click on the TriviaNet tab. Once you're there, scroll down to the bottom, click on that big green button. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your name and your call sign. We got 29 people hanging out with us so far. That's move you into round number 3, intermission. And fire that up. If you have any questions, please come with your name and call sign now. Well, I heard you, but your audio was super low. So if you can crank that up a little, that'd be awesome.
Gotcha, yeah. Good deal. I appreciate it. My wife and I have been listening in the last couple of weeks, and we really enjoy it. Hope to be on here more often.
And we're lighting up all kinds of frequencies, so good to have you along. That was a repeater telling me to hurry up. All right, it is time for round number 4. Round number 4. Y'all wake up your devices. It's time to play round number 4, and round number 4 is all about TV dads, because it is Father's Day this weekend. so I thought I would work some of this in just for some fun. But before we can talk about TV dads, I got to talk about who we are and what we're doing. You're listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net, brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5BBS. I'm your net control for tonight. Anytime during the game, from your smartphone, tablet, or computer, all you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your name and your call sign. We got 29 people hanging out with us, and you still got plenty of game. We got all around 4, and it's all about TV dads. So if you like watching TV, this is the round for you, because this one ought to be relatively simple. We're going to let all the repeaters take a real quick break and sync up, and then we will be back with question number 1. All right, here we go. Question number 1. What is Cantankerous Codger Grandpa Simpson's first name? By pure hap. All right, well, let's see if maybe y'all have. So y'all think Bill Bixby is the number 1 answer, followed by John Davidson, Ken Berry, and Bobby Sherman. Let's see, is Bill Bixby correct? It is correct. 70% of you knew that. So I remember John Davidson, but that was from the show That's Incredible. And they would always do some kind of crazy something. But yeah, Bill Bixby played Eddie's father, a young widower looking for love in the 1969 to 1972 on American sitcom The Courtship of Eddie's Father. Bixby went on to play Dr. David Banner on the TV series The Incredible Hulk, 1982. All right, well, congrats, man. I would have been for sure. Question number 3. Which provocative 1980s sitcom starred Modern Family's patriarch Ed O'Neill? %, said Married with Children. The other 4 went for Grounded for Life. Nobody picked Shameless or Soap. So who was the guy? Yeah, it was Married with Children. And Family Man Al Bundy on Married with Children from 1987 to 1997. And it's still the only character that I really like. He was really good in Modern Family, but every time I see him, I still think of him as Al Bundy. Question number 4 on the TV Dads round. Growing Pains dad Jason Seaver was a blank who worked from an office in his family's house. Well, let's see what you think. 60% said a psychiatrist. Author coming in the number 2 spot, and then we had a tie for OBGYN and journalist for 3rd and 4th. So what did old Jason Seaver do? Yeah, he was a psychiatrist. Dr. Jason Seaver was a psychiatrist who kept an office at home so that he could take care of his kids after his wife went back to work on the popular 1980s sitcom Growing Pains. It's also the first time I remember seeing Leonardo DiCaprio come in on the TV as well. Question number 5, and halfway through the TV Dads round. Who was Fred Sanford's late wife, whose name he frequently invokes when faking a heart attack on the 1970s American sitcom Sanford and Son? Well, check it out. 40% of you said it was Louise, followed by Esther, Elizabeth, and Laverne. Pretty much the way it was all in there. So let's see, what was her name? Her name was Elizabeth. Fred Sanford's recurring role in American sitcom Sanford and Son, 1972 to 1977, was a fake heart attack during which he'd clutch his chest and yell, "This is the big one, Elizabeth. I'm coming to join you, honey." Sanford's play was never successful, but the TV show was a major hit. All right, so halfway through the TV Dad round, who knows their most? Well, check it out. It's Kent, KI5 RBT. He didn't miss a single one. Neither did Trina. Way to go, Trina. And Leslie, KI5 NLC, she only missed one, and she's hanging out in the third spot. All right, well, we're going to do one more ID, and then it's time for question number 6. Y'all are listening to the Friday Night Trivia Net brought to you by the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK. My name is Rusty, WZ5VBS. I'm your net control for tonight. You can check into the night's Trivia Net at any time during the game, but you are running out of time. We got 5 questions left, so you better get in here. All you have to do is point your web browser to n5oak.org and click on the Trivia Net tab. Once you're there, scroll down, click on the big green button to check in. There's no software to install or accounts to create. All we need is your name and your call sign. We got 5 questions here, and then we got the elimination round where we kick you out and make you go home. So let's see what you do. It is time to place your bets and see how you do on question number 6. What is the last name of Andy Griffith's cool-headed small-town sheriff and single father on the 1960s TV series? So let's see, was it Andy Taylor? Y'all seem to think so. We got a tie for Russell and Griffith on number 2 and 3, and then Fife for the 4th one. So let's see who's wrong and who's right. 74% of you can't be wrong. No, his name was Andy Taylor. Andy Griffith played widowed father Andy Taylor for 8 seasons on The Andy Griffith Show, 1960 to 1968. Griffith's on-screen son, Opie, was played by future Oscar winner filmmaker Ron Howard. All right, so 74% of you got that, so it's going to be anybody's guess on this, but Kent got that one with 431 points. He's still in the number 1 spot. Trina got 404 points off of that one, and Leslie got 348 points. So they are still neck and neck, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. All right, let's see what question number 7 does to the old scoreboard. Prior to portraying the vicious Walter White on Breaking Bad, Bryan Cranston played the lovable, goofy dad on this sitcom. So I realize I'm behind on TV, but I literally just finished watching Breaking Bad last night. I watched the last 2 episodes, and it was fantastic. So this is kind of a fun question. All right, so let's see what you think. Oh, well, Malcolm in the Middle is it, and 93% of you got that one right. Only 7% said Raising Dad as the number 2 answer. Bryan Cranston played Hal, the lovable but immature father, on Malcolm in the Middle from 2000 to 2006. All right, question number 8. On which other Chicago sitcom did Family Matters dad Carl Winslow make his first television appearance? Percent said Good Times. We got Punky Brewster coming in 2nd, Married with Children 3rd, and Perfect Strangers 4th. So where did Carl Winslow show up first? It was Perfect Strangers. That is exactly where it was. And we only had 2 people that knew that. One of those was Trina, and the other one was Steve, KG5LAA. Let's go chat with Steve. KG5LAA, did you know this, or were you just guessing on this one, man?
I kind of had a hunch that I wasn't exactly sure, so hopefully this radio isn't feeding back.
Oh, that is so much better than last week, yeah. So ABC's Family Matters, which ran from 1989 to 1998, was a spinoff of Perfect Strangers. Not only did Carl Winslow make his first appearance on that show, but Family Matters matriarch Harriet Winslow worked as an elevator operator in the same building where Larry and Balky worked. Oh, Balky. That was Bronson Pinchot. He was also in Beverly Hills Cop. He played a great role in Beverly Hills Cop. All right, question number 9. What 1970s leading man played Monica and Ross's dad, Jack Geller, on Friends? All right, I was looking to see my nephew is a huge Friends fan. I don't even see that he put anything on here though. Let's see what you think. 50% said Elliot Gould is the answer. We had a tie for Tom Selleck and James Brolin for second and third. Donald Sutherland coming in fourth. So who played Monica and Ross's dad on Friends? Yeah, Elliot Gould was it. Elliot Gould starred in the classic 1970s films like MASH, The Long Goodbye, and California Split. Played Monica and Ross's dad, Jack Geller, for 10 seasons of Friends from 1994 to 2004. Half of you got that right. I did not watch a whole lot of Friends, so I would have, I don't know. It would have been between C and D. I know Tom Selleck probably wasn't it, nor Donald Sutherland, but I probably would have got that wrong. All right, question number 10 and the end of round number 4. Let's see what it is. Which of these prolific television dads fathered the most television kids? Survey says, y'all say Tom Bradford. We got John Walton Sr. coming in second, James Evans third, and Eric Camden fourth. So which one of these had the most TV kids? Tom Bradford was it. 8 is enough. Patriarch Tom Bradford, played by Dick Van Patten, leaves with 8 offspring. In the show's pilot, his oldest son was played by Mark Hamill. Eric Camden, Seventh Heaven, and John Walton Sr. of the Waltons each had 7 kids, and James Evans Goodtime had 3. Dick Van Patten also played King, was it King Vespa? Yeah, on Spaceballs. So, good times. Nope, that was a different one. All right, so let's add up the scores and see how we did for round number 4. We got Kent hanging out in the number 1 spot, followed by Trina and Leslie. Trina didn't miss a single one of those. There's a 1-point difference between first and second place. Oh, Trina, you were robbed. All right, Kent, KI5, RVT. Dude, you only missed one. Which one of these got you? And congratulations on the 1 point that kept you in the number 1 spot.
I don't know how I did that. The one that got me was Carl Winslow. It was a complete guess. I chose Punky Brewster. Good round. Good questions. KF5 RBT.
All right. Well, we got to say a big congratulations to Trina. She got 10 out of 10, and she's in second place only by 1 point. So I'm feeling for you, Trina. But second place isn't bad at all. Let's go talk to Leslie, KI5NLC. She's becoming the queen of trivia. Leslie, you missed 2. Which one's got you?
Yes, Queen. Okay. I missed the Fred Sanford because I thought it would. I don't know. I picked Esther. Like Esther. I don't know. Whatever. And then I missed the Family Matters one, which I've watched a lot of Family Matters in my day. I think it was always on ABC Family, but
I didn't know what Carl Winslow was also on. So, yeah, those are my two.
Yeah, that was the old TGIF, that was Family Matters. I forget what all was on that, but yeah, I watched quite a bit of that, and Perfect Strangers as well. So, well, congratulations on the number 3 spot. Let's see, since we couldn't talk to Trina, we got the next is Nick and Michael. We can't chat with either one. Well, actually, let's go see Nick belongs to Holly. Nick, do you want to come in here and chat on your number 4 win? You got 7 out of 10 in there. Come and say hi if you want to. All right, well, I was probably going to do the same for Michael, but we got 7 out of 10, 705 on the scoreboard. Congratulations, sir. Which one's got you?
Let's see. I watched a lot of TV in my day. Grandpa Simpson, never a big Simpsons fan. I didn't know that. I could have sworn Fred Sanford's wife. I had Louise in my head before the question or before the answers came up, so I clicked on that and I was wrong. Yeah, Carl Winslow, I didn't know that, and yeah, I got the rest of them right. So good round. I snuck up the second and third round, but came back up a little bit this round. So good game, lots of fun. Thanks, Rusty. KF5OBD.
All right, well, we just got a Discord from Holly that said that they receive only tonight. So congratulations to Nick and Michael, and maybe next time we'll actually be able to chat with y'all. All right, well, it is time to move over. We can't do that. We got to see. I'm getting all ahead of myself. We got to see who won the trivia net tonight. Let's add up all the scores and see what that means. We got Kent in the number 1 spot, KI5RVT, Leslie, KI5NLC in the number 2 spot, and Trina in number 3. So back to the man himself, KI5RBT, 3,484 points on the trivia net tonight. What are you and Ben up to for this weekend?
My standing plan was to sleep 40 hours, but I'm not sure what he's got plans for. He said something about Father's Day, so after I had a big fiasco with my antennas today, so I need to work on cleaning some stuff up. I replaced everything from the antenna all the way down to all the coax because I was getting high to SWR. So hopefully I've got that resolved, but I need to go do some cleanup and some testing. KF5RBT.
Congratulations to you. What are you up to this weekend?
Really exciting weekend. Leonard has a haircut, and we have to drop a car off at the airport for his new Texas resident parents. And I'm going to be cleaning, so that's about it this weekend. KF5NLC.
Well, not all weekends can be rock stars, Sometimes you just got to hang out and do that regular old stuff. Well, all right. Well, have fun over there. We got Trina in the number 3 spot. Congratulations to you, Trina, with 2,263 points. Now we're going to go talk to Leonard, who's going to have his ears lowered this weekend. KI5NLC in the number 4 spot. Besides your haircut, man, what you got going on for the weekend?
Yeah, no, I think we're really taking a lazy weekend before field day. Make sure everything's squared away before we spend a weekend up in just after dripping. And, it's going to be 100 degrees, so we got to get a lot of coolers ready and get everything ready to hang out with everybody out there. KI5NLC.
Yes, sir. And if y'all are listening and you want to find out what the club is up to for Field Day, we have a Field Day channel in Discord where you can go do that. If you're not a part of Discord, head over to n5oak.org. We have a Field Day tab, and that'll give you directions and show you what we're up to as well. But you can also join the Discord. And Discord is where we hang out and chat and have a whole lot of fun when we're not on the radio. So it ought to be a fun time. I'm looking forward to field day as well. We got Michael in the number 5 spot. He's received only tonight, so congratulations, Michael, on being number 5. And let's go to number 6, Steve, KG5LAA. Congratulations on the number 6 spot with 1,962 points. What you got going on this weekend, man?
Probably going to end up doing a bunch of yard work and stuff around the house that I got to get rid of some stuff. So. Anyway, KG5LA, back in that.
Yeah, I hate doing yard work, especially when it's this hot out there. But all right, man, we'll stay hydrated. Scott, KI5OBD in the number 7 spot, 1,872 points. Way to go, Scott. What you got going on this weekend, man?
Not a lot. Chores. Yeah, I'm going to be start preparing for field day too. I'm going to start staging some stuff. I got my slingshot, so I'm ready to hang an antenna up. And yeah, looking forward to that. And yeah, going to be getting ready. And yeah, that and chores. KI5OBD. Back to net.
Field day and chores. All right. Well, it is time to go chat with Mireya and Ernesto. They got the number 8 spot on the trivia net tonight, 1,858 points. What are you two up to this weekend? I'm going to be hanging out with Ernesto a little bit, but what else y'all got going on?
Hey, it's Kev High PZN. Tomorrow morning, the Juneteenth parade here going down Chicon, so we just, I guess step on the back porch and watch the parade, and then I guess some fox hunting with Mr. Rusty, and then on Sunday we have the weekend wind down net at 7:30. How about you, dude? What would you be doing?
I'm pretty much in line with everybody. I got a nice chill weekend. I'm going to do a little fox hunting with y'all on Saturday, and then I'm going over to some friends on Sunday. So, not a whole lot. I'm trying to stay out. I might for 9 spots tonight, 1,845 points. Brian, what you got going on this weekend?
Well, we got a early morning in-person meeting for the club and our field day planning event in the morning, so I'm fixing to get out of here, get some rest, and then Sunday probably just sleep in. That's about all that's going on in 5TZ.
Roger, man. Yeah, these ham radio clubs, they like getting up early to do stuff, and I have no idea why. I like sleeping in. All right, well, good luck on that, and have fun on the field day. Hope y'all do well over there. Let's go talk to Sky, N5LX. He's in the number 10 spot, 1,485 points. Sky, what are you doing, man? You got anything fun going on this weekend?
Hey, man, N5 Trivia Net's pretty awesome, I gotta say. It's fun, it kind of triggers memories, and it's fun to kind of like scratch your brain trying to remember some of that stuff.
Yeah, Roger. We got the tractor pulls going on now on the video channel. We did have running that last night, so I can watch that stuff for hours. So, well, all right, man. Well, hope you get to feeling better. That is the top 10 of tonight's Friday night trivia round, and that means it's time to move everybody over into the elimination round. The elimination round, of course, does not count. It's just the way that we kick you out and send you home because you can't stay here. And, sooner or later, all these repeaters are going to unlink. So for all the new people out there that don't know how this works, the elimination round, you just got to be right. You don't have to be quick. So take your time and read the answers and make sure that you get it right, because once you get it wrong, we kick you to the curb, and that's it. So let's see how we do. Like I said, we're going to let the repeaters take a quick breath, and we will come back with question number 1 of our elimination round. And we're going to start things out back with the Mexican food, and I'm going to try and make these things easy for you. So let's see, what is the primary ingredient of popular Mexican side dish, guacamole? Well, let's see. 100% went with avocado, and you all are correct. That leaves us with everybody still in the game. We still got 22 survivors. Let's see what question number 2 does for you. Who is the primary antagonist in the Candy Crush Saga video game? Well, we're going to be sending some people home. 57% said the bubblegum troll, followed by Mr. Toffee, Mr. Yeti, and Otis. Yeah, we finally got one in for that. So let's see who is the primary antagonist in the Candy Crush Saga video game. It is the bubblegum troll. In Candy Crush Saga, released in 2012, Tiffy tries to solve problems for the residents of Candy Kingdom while Bubblegum Troll attempts to sabotage her good deeds. So that means that we got 12 survivors. That sent 12 people home. We got to say goodnight to Dave, KI5STT, Mark, N5UMT, goodnight sir, Leonard, KI5NLC, and Leslie, no longer in the game. All right, we're down to 12 people. Let's see who makes it through round number 3. Who hosted PBS's popular long-running home improvement series, This Old House, from 1979 to 1989? Well, 83% said Bob Vila. Steve Thomas and Tom Silva with 8%. Nobody picked Norm Abram. So who hosted This Old House from 1979 to 1989? Yeah, 83% of you are right with Bob Vila. Let's see what that means. That means we got 10 survivors left. How we get on question number 4. Croner, Tony Bennett, is the oldest artist to win a Grammy Award. All right, this is a 50-50. 50% of you think it's true. 40% say not so much. So is Tony Bennett the oldest artist to win a Grammy Award? That is false. That is absolutely false. Tony Bennett won a Grammy in 2022 at age of 95. But blues singer Pine Top Perkins is the oldest winner of Grammy Award. He won in 2011 when he was 97 years old. 97. Oh, beat by 2 years. So that means we're down to 4 survivors. Oh my goodness. And before we say goodnight to them, we got to say goodnight to W5ITZ, Sam, K5JM. Good to see you in here, man. Elaine, all the way out in Orlando. We didn't get to say hi to you, but thank you for playing. We hope to see you next week. Jason, KB5MPJ, Holly, W5LUL, and Mike, K5MWA. All right, we're down to 4 people. OBD, LAA, TZV, and Michael. All right, Michael, you're representing for the W5LUL bunch, so let's see how well you can do on question number 5. Question number 5 says, in what year was New York City Pride March held? I drew a curveball. Well, 50% said 1980. We got 1970 and 1975 tied for second and third. Nobody picked 1965. So when was the first New York City Pride March held? It was 1970. 1970 was it. And that means that Scott, KI5OBD, is our winner tonight in the elimination round. We got to say goodnight to Steve, KG5LAA, and Michael. Oh, Michael, you were so close, buddy, so close. And congrats to Scott, KI5OBD. The first New York City Pride March was held on June 28, 1970. Christopher Street Liberation Day, and your anniversary of the Stonewall Riots of 1969. All right, well, check it out. Scott's just grinning from ear to ear. Well, that's going to do it for tonight's Friday Night Trivia Net. We hope y'all had a great time hanging out with us. The Friday Night Trivia Net is the service of the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5OAK, and is made possible through generosity of people just like you. For more information on the club, becoming a member, or to learn how you can donate, visit us online at n5oak.org. I would also like to thank Kyle, KA5D, and the Crossroads Ham Radio Club for linking their repeater systems for tonight's game. If you'd like to see all the fun things they're up to, or you just want more information, check out ka5d.com and crhrc.org. Before you close your web browser, stop in and check out the BBS. We've got all kinds of fun door games. You can also check out the TriviaNet player rankings, stats, net logs, net check-ins. Everything can be found on the website as well. Don't forget, this weekend we got the KI5 MVF Fox Hunt going on. All the details can be found in the Fox Hunt channel on Discord. The brand new Wind Down Net hosted by KI5PZN and KI5SYX is every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. over on the KA5D system. I want to wish a happy Father's Day to all of y'all this weekend. Even if you're doing nothing, happy Father's Day. This is WZ5BBS, and it's time to bring tonight's Friday Night Trivia Net to a close. I'm going to signal all the repeaters to switch back into regular amateur use. While they're doing that, I'd like to thank all y'all for inviting us into your home. Y'all have a great weekend. Be safe, and we'll see you right here next Friday for the Oak Hill Friday Night Trivia Net. 73, y'all.
Thanks, Rusty. It's always fun. W5ITZ.
You bet, man. Thanks for linking into us and bringing us more people. I certainly appreciate it. It's always fun when we combine efforts to make ham radio more enjoyable and more fun. And congrats again, Scott, on winning the elimination round. Go get you another drink. You deserve it.
Thanks again, Rusty. Y'all have a good night, and we'll talk to you next Friday, 73. Yeah, 5 DSI.
Have a good night, sir.